what's up, guys? Back to do a lesson for Dylan's The Gates of Eden. I wanted to go over, I recently just saw a video where they were, or he was playing it in 1988. And on that tour, he had G.E. Smith with him as his guitar player. I'm a big fan of G.E. Smith, and I love all the stuff that they did together. I think it was mainly just that one tour. I'm not sure if he played on any of Dylan's albums or not, but I learned this from the live '88. I think it's the Oakland show. So he's playing it a little bit differently here. I like the way, really like the way the arrangement here. I'm going to start with a G, go to, instead of going to a D chord, it's like a D, part of a D chord, but with your second finger, you're going to reach over to the third of the D string, which is, I think that's the F note. And then I'm going to go to a C, back to a G. So for the first two lines, in the verse, it's going to do that. It's going to go from a G to this D/F shape, C, back to G. And third line in the verse, you're going to start with a G, but in this position here. And with your second finger, come down to this shape here. You're going to be at the fourth of the D. So you're going to go from the G in this position, C, G, back to a C, and then you're going to walk down to A minor, back to a G, D/F shape, to C. That's pretty much all it is. Every verse is the same like that. Sometimes I think on the G chord he might be doing little hammer-ons like. And there's another part where they're jamming a little bit, and Dylan, I think, does something like this. So what he's doing there is going to be come up to the 7th fret and be playing this D shape, which is actually a G chord. And this is like F right here. It's kind of like a G to C, but it's that shape down here at the 8th fret. Your ring finger and pinky are going to be the 8th of the low E and high E, and then you're going to add, so again it would start with the D shape, move that whole shape down, finish with a G. Sometimes you can just play the shape like in a C shape with your pinky at the 8th of the high E. That shape down, and then the third line in the verse would just be the so that's pretty much all it is. Just wanted to go over that way. They play that quite a bit differently than the album version.